Hi, Temecula. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here in my office. I'm behind closed doors. I have my mask. I'm observing the physical and social distancing, and I'm all alone. I'll return my mask after I give this update here. But before I begin my update, I want to acknowledge a few key groups. The nurses and the doctors and the frontline personnel at Temecula Valley Hospital have been doing an amazing job over the last 6 weeks. And I just want to give a shout out to all of them. Also, our first responders, our police and fire, our men and women that are protecting the city of Temecula, continue to do great work. Also, a special thanks to all the city employees, the mayor, and the city council over these past 6 weeks are continuing to do amazing work in our continued operations of the city of Temecula. A few updates. As of April 17th, COVID-19 tests are now being made available and are open to individuals that are asymptomatic. So if you need a test and you want to find out where you can get that test, you can call 1-800-945-6171 to schedule an appointment. Also, on April 17th, Riverside County orders were amended to allow drive-through services for churches and faith-based organizations. Also, on April 21st, Riverside County Public Health amended their orders, allowing golf courses to consider reopening for play and recreation, albeit with some added conditions. I see this as a good sign. I think there'll be incremental changes coming down from both the state and the county over the next few weeks. Here, we also continue to focus on most vulnerable populations. Those include our seniors. Congregate care facilities, nursing homes continues to be a priority. You may have read about this. We were fortunate to have a team from Riverside County Public Health dedicated. They were here on Monday in Temecula, visiting our senior centers and our congregate care facilities and providing assistance to them. We also are still continuing to get a lot of questions about whether you're an essential business or non-essential business. The city does not make that determination. Those restrictions are set by the county and the state public health orders. If you have specific questions about where you fall in this determination, you can contact Riverside County Public Health at 351-6866, or you can email them at chawebmaster@ruhealth.org. Here at the City of Temecula, on the emergency management side, we remain in a level 3 activation. There's no further changes for me to report on with respect to closures or cancellations of events. You may have watched last week as our President of the United States rolled out some guidelines and parameters with respect to reopening our country, and he deferred those ultimate decisions to governors. The next day, Governor Newsom also rolled out some ideas and started a discussion and an outline of what that may look like to open California. We would expect those outlines and more details associated with that in the coming week. But this has also spurred a lot of conversation here within the city of Temecula, amongst city staff, amongst the mayor and the city council. And we will be discussing this very topic at the city council meeting, a virtual meeting on April 28th. What does a reopening look like for the city of Temecula, albeit being socially responsible? So we will be discussing that. We'll be discussing working cooperatively with Riverside County Public Health and giving our opinions and influence towards a socially responsible reopening of all the cities within Riverside County. Also, locally, we have made great strides on providing economic relief and financial stimulus packages for Americans, for individuals, for small business, for large business, nonprofits, cities and counties over 500,000 people. Unfortunately, the city of Temecula doesn't fall into any of these categories. We have concerns. We have financial concerns of what this global pandemic is going to do to our economic stream and our tax base. As such, we are engaged at the state level as well as the federal level. And we are writing letters, we are making phone calls, and we are making our voice known that small cities, medium-sized cities need to be heard, and they're going to need financial relief to come out of this and be able to pay for essential services like police, fire, and road projects and road services. Low-income meals, we continue to be offered, serving over 1,000 families a week, Monday through Friday, in 3 locations citywide. Meals for seniors are also being available in a drive-through setting every Friday at the Mary Phillips Senior Center. So things are moving. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm encouraged by gradual and transitional orders that are being lifted and relaxed. So Temecula, please hang in there. Continue to observe social and physical distancing, stay-at-home orders, and until next week, be safe. God bless.